Hello students, we are going to talk about dihybrid cross today. In the previous lecture we have talked about that is we have discussed about monohybrid cross and the laws of Mendel's law of segregation, law of dominance. We have discussed and even multiple allele, codominance, all we have discussed, and we have solved some of the blood group that is problems related to blood group and all. Now we are proceeding towards the dihybrid cross. Let us define what is dihybrid cross. So as the name itself indicates, di means two. So here two contrasting characters are taken into the consideration for breeding experiment. So let us define how this definition goes. It is a cross between two different plants differing in two contrasting characters is called dihybrid cross. So let me clear it. So when we Mendel has selected two contrasting character. Two contrasting character means here shape and color of the seed. So Mendel crossed the two contrasting characters. They are differing in, if they are differing in one contrasting character, for example in height of the plant only one character is taken into the consideration for crossing. But in case of dihybrid cross, Mendel took two contrasting character. Which two contrasting character he took for his breeding experiment? He considered shape and color of the seed. He considered shape and color of the seed. So this is dihybrid cross. The differing in two contrasting character. So it is a cross between two different plants. They are differing in at least two different contrasting character. The two different contrasting characters are color and shape of the seed. So here the color is yellow and shape is round, crossed with the wrinkled and green. Okay, so this is the definition of a dihybrid cross. It is a cross between two different plants differing in two contrasting character, and the process is called as dihybrid cross. Okay, now we will go through the this problem, that is in a P1 generation, the parental generation. So in the parental generation, so here what we do, when a plant producing, a round and yellow, see, round and yellow colored seeds. So with the plant producing yellow and round color, round shaped, it is crossed with the wrinkled and green. Okay, the plant producing wrinkled and green colored seeds, these two are crossed. Their phenotypes are round and yellow, wrinkled and green. And what these are indicated by or denoted by the genotype capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. So the genotypes of round and yellow seeds are capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. Crossed with the wrinkled and green, having the genotype small r, small r, small y, small y. So these are the genotypes of the parents. Okay. And when these two are crossed, let us see what are the gametes formed here. So here the gametes are capital R, capital Y, small r, small y. So these two are the gametes produced from the capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. So after the formation of gametes, here crossing is to be done. So after crossing these two gametes, he the F1 generation, he got capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. So this is a hybrid plant he obtained in the F1 generation, having which characters are dominant here? The characters are round. Here which is dominant? Capital R is dominant. In this capital Y is dominant. Ultimately the dominant characters are expressed in the F1 generation. So here round and yellow. So round and yellow is the hybrid plant obtained in a F1 generation. According to, okay, in the F1 that indicates that, so this indicates that alleles for yellow and that is yellow is dominant. So here yellow is dominant over green and round is a dominant over that is wrinkled. So hence round and yellow they are obtained here. And when F1 hybrid, see in the next breeding experiment, he selfed. F1 is selfed with the F1, in order to get the F2 generation, F1 is selfed with the F1. Then what are the F1 generation? That is the plants here. Phenotypes are genotypes of F1 generation are capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. This is F1. It is selfed with the same type of phenotype or genotype. So let us make a gametes. So it's very important to form the gametes. Don't commit any mistake while forming the gametes. Okay. So let us consider how you are going to make a gametes. Here, while forming gametes, this capital R is crossed with capital Y. This is one type of gamete. Capital R is crossed with small y. This is second type. This R is over. Now consider smaller. Small r is crossed with capital Y. Here capital small r, capital Y. This is third type of gamete. Lastly, small r, small y. Small r, small y. Because this is crossing between two different characters. So the gametes will be here like this. Small r, small y. Thus, these four types of gametes of male and four types of gametes, same types of gametes of female. Thus, totally four different types of gametes are produced in a F1 generation. And how to get the F2 generation? So, this can be obtained by using checkerboard or Punnett square. So, this is a checkerboard or Punnett square. By making this Punnett square, we can cross the gametes. So one column we are making the gametes of taking the gametes of male, and other we are taking the gametes of female, and go through the crossing. So you just make a cross first in a first box, capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital V. So which is the dominant? Round and yellow. Similarly, capital R, capital Y, small y, getting round and yellow. So in this, which is the dominant, we have to find out. Similarly, like this, we are making a cross. So here all I have written round and yellow with a red color pen. So you have to count how many round and yellows are there at the end of the cross. Similarly, you have to cross with the second capital Y, capital R, small y. Okay. So likewise, we have to make the gametes and cross with individually, this with the third, and this with the all, and this also with all the gametes we have to cross. After crossing, what we are getting? We are getting this result. We are how many types of what ratio, phenotypic ratio we are getting? That ratio we have to find out, and even also we have to count we have to see the what is the genotype of the F2 generation. Okay, that is a dihybrid cross. So here, when this F1 hybrids are self crossed, okay, F2 generation is obtained, and here all the four types of plants are obtained as. So four types of plants, which are those? Round and yellow, how many? Counted. Round and yellow 1, round and yellow 2, round and yellow 3, round and yellow 4, round and yellow 5, round and yellow 6, round and 7, 8, 9. So how many round and yellow we have obtained? 9. So you have to put 9. So 9 indicates round and yellow. I have written with red, and that is red color pen. Now after that, what we should get? Round and green, how many are there? Let us count. Round and yellow 1, round and green 1, round and green 2, round and green 3. Thus 3. 9 is to 3. After that, wrinkled and yellow, how many are there? Let us see. Wrinkled and yellow 1, wrinkled and yellow 2, wrinkled and yellow 3. 1, 2, 3. How many? 3 we have obtained. Next, last, wrinkled and green. How many are there? Only one is there. Okay. So only one wrinkled and green. So this plant we obtained. So according to the phenotypic ratio, 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1. So at the end of the this cross, we have to mention the phenotype, not only phenotypic ratio, and even the type of the seeds, the plant we have to mention. That is phenotype also we have to mention here. So 9 are round and yellow. So I have not written, but you should write. 9 are round and yellow, 3 are round and green, and 3 are round, that is wrinkled and yellow, and 1 is wrinkled and green. And lastly, we have to write the genotypic ratio. 1:2:2:4:1:2:1 2:1. So this is very difficult to mug up, but there is one method to understand, to write the genotype. How? There is one method. I will show you how. So here you have to write one side in the rough paper. How many capital R, capital Y are there? You have to write one. There is only one. And similarly, how many are capital R, capital Y, small y are there? You have to find out. For example, here this is 1, this is 1, 2. Okay. So likewise we have to find out. Then you have to go on writing 1:2:2:4:1:2:2:1:2:1. So likewise we have to write the genotype. Okay. So after the understanding this cross, now what you are supposed to do? We have to supposed to write the test cross. We have to do the test cross. So what is the procedure for test cross? I will show you in the next video. So one simple method I will tell orally here. For this for the test cross, what you have to do? F1 generation is crossed with double recessive parent. Here F1 hybrid is capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. This should be crossed with double recessive parent whose gametes are small r, small r. So the cross between these two. After crossing these two, what we are getting? We are getting the result 1:1:1:2 ratio. That is 4 types of plants we are getting after test cross. Okay, 4 types of plants means which are those? Round and yellow, round and green, wrinkled and yellow, wrinkled and green. So these 4 types of plants we are getting after test cross. If we are getting equal ratio, 1:1:2 ratio, then the test cross is correct then. Okay, the Mendel cross is right, correct. So that if you want, I can show you in the next video. It's very simple, you can do by yourself also. So we will stop here only with this explanation. And one more point is remaining. What is that? This dihybrid cross, it is this is carried by Mendel. It is based on the Mendel's dihybrid, that is dihybrid cross is based on the Mendel's law. Do you know which is that law? That law is law of independent assortment. So here one that statement is given. That statement is law of independent assortment. So law of independent assortment, that statement I will explain in the next video along with the test cross in the next video. We will stop here only.